What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I'm out here on the run getting things done. Let's hop right to it, man. We got a short king on Pop the Balloon. Now, he was on there before. I wasn't privy to this because I don't really watch that show, but I will see some of the viral clips here and there because it do seem to be full of viral moments, which is a testament to why it's so popular and ended up getting a Netflix version. But gentleman, short king, like 5'7", light-skinned brother. You know, he's clean cut. You know, he had the crispy taper on the side of his fro. You know, I mean, you could tell that guy is doing all right for himself. You know, he presents himself well. The problem is dude's energy, man. He's sitting up, he trying to argue with chicks that don't want him, which is weird. Apparently, when he was on there before, he went viral for, you know, kind of arguing back and forth with the chicks, and they've already made up their mind they don't want him, and he want to kind of ask them a bunch of questions. How many baby daddies you got? You know, us high value men, this and that. You know, and it's just like, bro, they don't want you. So even though what you preaching may be true, you not the right messenger, because these women, they don't want you. Why don't they want them? They all popped the balloon because dude was short. And as he's going down the line asking them questions, he's turning off the other women who he hasn't gotten to yet, basically affirming why they like, nah, I don't know about this dude, man. Nah, not really my type. One of the women that he asked, you know, why she popped her balloon, she was like, you know, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Like, it's the height. You know, as I said, he 5'7", and the chicks, a few of them, I don't know if it was from heels or what, but a few of them, they were taller than him. And from what I've heard, feedback from women like to feel small compared to their guy. They want the guy to be taller. And listen, being smaller than your man, feeling smaller than your man, no disrespect, but a lot of times when I hear that from a woman, the woman weighs more than the man. So I mean, you could be a little bit taller than him but still be smaller than him weight wise. So I be seeing that coming from chicks that be, you know, north of 250, you know, and that's just kind of an odd thing to say when that's where you're at in terms of size. But I digress. That wasn't really the case with this group that he was dealing with. And one of the women, she made it a point to mention that, you know, he kind of zesty because he argues back and forth with women and she don't really like that. And he didn't take that well. I mean, he didn't take any of the criticisms well, even though some of the stuff they were saying was true. Now, you can't do anything about your height. My short kings out there, you can't do anything about your height. However, if you level up in all the other aspects, your height doesn't matter as much. This is why you guys be hearing me talk about body game. This is why you guys be hearing me talking about getting your money up. You know, this is why I be talking to you guys about grooming, working on your communication skills, charisma, all that. Because if you're a short guy and you know that a lot of women's preference is tall guys, you can't afford to be short and something else. You can't be short and broke. You can't be short and overweight. You can't be short and like unkempt. You know, that's a double whammy. When you got short working against you, it's imperative that you maximize all the other categories. If you got everything going for yourself and the only thing that's not in her preference with you is, okay, you're 5'7", and she really would prefer a guy that's 6 feet and up. If you got everything else going on, bro, I'm telling you, your height, it don't matter nearly as much as they be saying. You know, I mean, look at Kevin Hart. He's the best example that I can give. You know, he's well put together. He's funny, got his bank together, got his money together. Kevin Hart can just about get whatever chick that he wants. He's got status and celebrity clout. all the things that women like in a man. So they're going to be more willing to forgive the fact that he's much shorter than them. So I'm telling y'all, that's not the be all and end all. But another thing that's going to turn women off, fellas, don't argue with these chicks at all. I'm telling you, as a man, do not argue with these chicks. Women are very illogical, and women know that about themselves. So why are you going to argue with somebody that more often than not, what they have to say is rooted in emotion and not logic and reasoning? You can't win. When you argue with a woman, they're going to pull you into their realm where they're comfortable and beat you with experience. You cannot make a logical argument against a person who's not willing to be logical. It's just never going to work for you. Do not argue with women. Say what you got to say, mean what you got to say, and stand on it. If she wants to still have this and that to say about it, don't even engage. More often than not, and this is what I've seen from experience, more often than not, after you leave that alone, stand on it, you give her enough time to think about it, she'll come back to you and be like, you know what, you're right, I was just in my feelings because of this or because of that. You know, I thought about it more and I see what you were saying. Don't argue with no women, man. And I say this as somebody that I've had to catch myself here and there, you know, because every now and then a woman to say something that's really so stupid and you just want to clap back so bad. No, keep it alpha all the way. Keep it stoic all the way. Do not argue with no damn woman. Don't argue with no dudes either. Don't argue with no dudes because y'all both look zesty. Do not argue with no dudes, man. I mean, y'all could debate about stuff. That's different than arguing. But don't be out here arguing with no dudes either, man. Say what you mean what you say, stand on that. It is what it is. If they don't like what you got to say, tough. You know, there's worse things than disagreeing with somebody. So say what you say, move on from it. It ain't gonna be no, we gonna go back and forth about this like two chicks, man. And certainly don't fight nobody over, you know, nothing that's been said. Don't let people get you so off your square to where you now like acting out physically over some stuff that they didn't say, because that could be even more dangerous, man. Just walk away. It's not worth it. It's not worth being out here tussling with anybody, you know. And if it's some chick, and I'm gonna tell y'all this and I'm gonna let y'all go, if it's some chick that wants to put hands on you because she don't like what you said, because it's not just about them saying something that you don't like and you doing something. If it's some chick that put hands on you, she can't control herself, she's that bothered, that triggered by what you got to say, and due to the fact that you ain't gonna argue with her, man, let that broad go. I'm telling you, let her go. She ain't worth it, because that's the same sort of chick that'll be out here lying on you to get you arrested. That's the same sort of chick that to get revenge will be putting marks on herself and all that. Just the less BS that you as a man entertain, the better for you, fam. So I'm gonna leave it there. Hit me with a like if you like what I do. Hit me with a sub if you like what I do. Hit me in them comments. I'm gonna holler at y'all soon. Peace.